Hey, paper lovers, and welcome to my first ever work planner plan with me. This is going to be a plan with me in real time in my work planner, which is currently a mixture of blackout and white pages that I have custom tailored to my life. This design is based off of the executive design that is available in my shop. However, this design, as you see it, is not available in the shop because I'm still testing it out and it's not quite perfect yet. So until I get it quite right, we're not going to list it. But for now, it's what I'm using, and I'm going to keep working out those tweaking out those kinks as I go, is the better way to say that. So I'm also going to be using stickers from Planners Anonymous. This is from chapter 12 of the Planners Anonymous subscription, which if you're not subscribed to Planners Anonymous, you should definitely check them out. But this is one of my favorite kits of all time because it is a combination of like snow and travel and like feel good warmth, and there's like city vibes. It's just so beautiful. And I'm going to be using a little bit of that here today, although this is my work planner, so I'm not going to be super heavy on the stickers. It is going to be on the lighter side. That said, I do need some date covers because one of the things that right off the bat I didn't get right with this planner was my dates. Yep. Ironically enough, I was tailoring this design to be a Tuesday start, which right off the bat is weird. You know, like it's already a weird date, but that's just retail life for me. I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I work Tuesday through Saturday, and Mondays and Sundays are my days off. So already this planner was meant to be tailored to that a little bit, but then I went and put the wrong dates. And technically they weren't the wrong dates at the time. At the time, it was during the winter season, and I was during, for holiday shopping, I was open for Saturday, Sunday. And so my weeks were starting on Wednesday, which is why these pages ended up being a Wednesday start. Long story short, it needs to be a Tuesday start, which is now how I have just adjusted everything to fit. And I do want to add something across the top. And one of the nice things about the Planners Anonymous sticker kit is that included, in addition to all of the beautiful like singular stickers, she includes 2 sheets of just sticker design. And you can cut it into any shape. If you are a sticker surgery kind of person, you're gonna love using this. I love using it as makeshift washi. So I am just going to, super simple, I don't even have my X-Acto with me. I'm just gonna cut myself 2 strips here to go across the top. And I'm just going to use this last piece to guide my second piece so that I make sure that they are the same width. And if you're watching at home and you're going, wow, she did that pretty much on the fly. Is she cutting straight? Who knows? Time will tell. One thing about me, if you're new to my channel, is that I'm not super concerned about perfection. I think perfection is the enemy of getting things done. And so I would rather get it done and it be a little imperfect than not get it done and it be perfect because it's perfectly undone. Like that seems silly. So I would much rather, have a slightly crooked line, but have the sticker on the page than not get the sticker on the page at all because I was too worried about making it crooked. And I also just so happen to have a really good eyeball for these things. So I kind of did that quite perfectly, even though it was on the fly. I do have to pull my planner closer to me when I'm laying it down because it is a little hard to see with the ring light. Boom. Okay, so now we've got some visual interest up top. It's not such a boring spread. Not that it's boring. That's not the right thing to call it, but like, this is for my work. So I do like to keep it pretty low key. Okay, so where did I just throw those stickers? You get so many stickers in the kit. Sometimes it's hard to find what I want. So they've got these like really fun scripty stickers. There's also these really fun like word confetti stickers, kind of like, these always remind me of like journaling and those, the magnets that you would put on the fridge and you could like make sentences out of. These remind me of those. So I'm going to use some of those. And then this snow-covered car is just perfect because we got snow the other day and everything's snow-covered. And I literally had to clean the snow off my car this morning. So I'm dying to use that car in particular as like a feature art. So in my work planner, I don't like to clutter it up too much with stickers, but I do like to add a couple stickers so that I want to look at my planner. Because if we don't make it cute, I'm not going to want to look at it. So I am going to come in here and let's see. We could do the world is a winter wonderland. No, it doesn't feel very wondrous right now. The weather outside is frightful. That's accurate. What else do we have? Wrapped in cozy dreams. On to the next chapter. Oh, I kind of like that. Sparkle like the city under a snowy sky. Find yourself in the quiet, letting my dreams guide me. Do not disturb. Hold up a sec. Magic flurries. Postcards. Turn the page. Ready to wander. I think I'm going to do on to my next chapter because that feels like a nice little something for up here. Okay, just going to layer that down. And as I said, I want to get this car on there. And usually if it's a big sticker, I like to stick it somewhere where it's like in the notes because I never use all of that notes section, or on like one of these bigger feature boxes, and more likely the home one because I tend to put less of my home stuff in here. This is just kind of like a don't forget it as you get home kind of section. So I think I'm going to put it there. But even that, I want to layer with another sticker underneath it. So I'm gonna rest it there for a second while I grab my second sticker. What do I want to combine it with? I think I want to, do I have washi? I sure do. Sure do. Ooh, there's some really pretty washi that goes with this set. So, as I said, this is all from chapter 12 of my Planners Anonymous subscription, and that's the washi that goes with it. So there is a generous set of 5 rolls, and this is the one I wanted. This one, for every month, Planners Anonymous does some sort of like smooshy, abstract paint kind of pattern that's really beautiful. And this month's is no different. And so let me get some of this down on my page because I love some washi. Oop. There we go. Look how beautiful this washi is. Come on. I almost want a whole line of it. Ooh, but I need to save space. If I had extra space to waste, this would be dividing my sections, just so you know. But I don't have extra space to waste, so I'm just going to rip a little bit of it here on an angle. And I am going to layer it down here so that I can stack the card on top of it. Yes, just like that. And just cut that little bit off. Okay, love, 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 lovely, love, love. And I want to use some more of this washi because, like, truly so pretty. So what I'm thinking, I could do one of two things. I can use it in another place, which would be fun. Or I can cut it real thin and we could add like a little bit of it to all of these boxes. I think that's what I want to do. So to do that, I'm literally going to cut it in half. Shaboom. All right. And the reason I'm putting it here is because, hold on, I need something to rip this with. The reason I'm putting it down low is so that I can separate out these sections and put my work stuff up top. And if I've got any stuff at home that needs to be taken care of, I can put it below the washi. But I try not to do too much when I get home from work, to be honest. I try to limit my after work activity to 2 or 3 things. So I really don't need more than 3 lines down here. Oops, and my washi's getting folded in on itself. I love washi, is so forgiving. So much more forgiving than like packing tape. Oh my God, if packing tape touches each other, that's it. That's the end of it. Go get yourself another piece. Washi tape touches itself. You can peel it softly and it will probably come back up, or gently, not softly. Okay, let's just keep going across the way. Trying to make it straight. Okay, and I just need one more tiny piece. And I don't think I cut it quite even. It's close enough, actually. Let's just get that on there. And there. And this little bit too, I want to fix. It's going to be too hard to rip that, so I'm just going to use my scissors to cut it where I think it needs to be cut. There we go. Not perfect, but that's okay. All right, so that feels like pretty good. I don't know how many more stickers I'm going to be able to stick in here before I get my plans down on the page. So I think that's what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get some of my plans down on the page, and then I can add a little bit more. For my pen today, I'm really excited to share that I am going to be using my Pilot Kakuno fountain pen that I just got. I'm taking the dive into the fountain pen world, and I made a little trip to the Paper Mouse, which is a really cute stationery, and specifically they have a huge collection of fountain pens, shop in Newton, Mass, which is like right outside of Boston. So if you're ever in the area, totally check this shop out. One of my customers told me about them. Anyways, I ended up getting a Pilot Kakuno in a bold or a medium tip because I like a broader tip. I also got a fine tip Kaweco Sport, which is kind of nice because it unscrews, so the cap's never just gonna magically come off. And you see how nice and tiny it is? You know I love small things. Small things just amuses me. So what's cool about it is when you add the cap, then it becomes like a regular size pen. So pretty, right? So anyways, I sat at the Pelican table at the Chicago Planner Conference, and I should have known right then and there that I was in trouble because they gifted us a Pelican Twist, which is it is a fountain pen, and I fell in love with the experience. And so now I'm dabbling into the fountain pen world, but I feel like it's a very slippery slope, and I have already started slipping, if I'm being honest. So, okay, on my, again, like I said, I do, work goes up top, then this section down here becomes space for home stuff. This is where I like to track social media, and then obviously these are my segments below: work, shop meaning stuff to buy, and then follow up, and then home stuff. And then I do have space for notes, although like I said, I don't end up using that very often. A lot of times that just becomes a place for a full box sticker, but we'll see. So I'm gonna start off by putting that I have Dance Tonight. Oh, and by the way, the ink in here is a Sailor brand ink. I don't remember the name of the ink, but it's this really pretty gray color, and it kind of is going to go with everything. So I'm just using that right now. And like I said, this is a medium tip. I don't know what else I need to tell you about this fountain pen. I keep wanting to hold it like this because the Pelican it's got a triangular holder, and so I've gotten used to writing like that a little bit, even though this is my default grip. So I'm gonna try and force myself to stick with my default grip. What else do I have going on after hours this week? Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday, I've got, my friends are coming over. We're doing a little craft night. And yeah, I think that might be it for after hours stuff. And then real important for me to note is the PBC sale starts Friday. So PBC sale, and that's gonna go through Sunday. which means I'm doing a fair amount of PBC promo leading up to it. Also, tomorrow I'm taking over the PBC Instagram account, so I need to note that. Love it. Okay, so we've got the PBC IG takeover. I've got when the sale starts, continuing, and then let's see, things I need to get done this week. Obviously, PBC promo. Which is gonna include E-Blast, Fry, Sun, because I usually do like kind of like a pre-blast of like, here's what you can expect. Friday is the launch, Sunday is like the final reminder. So that would be my 3 E-Blasts. And then I'm also gonna have to do social promo, as well as filming junk journal, which is a new product that I'm launching on Friday. So I need to film the junk journal flip through. And product listings. Perfect. I think that's it for PBC stuff, although there might be more that I add on later, but that's okay. Then for like general stuff, I have, what batch was I working on last week? Last week was 397, so it would be 398. Be 398. All of my my work processing I do in like batches, so like I'm never gonna just process one order. It's usually like probably 30 orders that I'm working on at any given time, anywhere between 30 and 50. I try not to do more than 50 because that gets overwhelming, but that would be the batch. So a batch of like 30 is one batch. So this is batch 398, and for start to finish there are 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I like to, if a task can be broken up into multiple steps, I give myself multiple boxes so that I can get the dopamine of like filling it in while I go. Putting down one task that I can't accomplish in a full week is really frustrating. So at least if I give myself that check-in, I can see how far I can get it. So I need to get that done, and then I also need to, it is the end of the month, which means, W-2s, that's small business life, W-2s issued, and, I need to do a financial check-in with my accountant just to make sure that we are good for end of the year taxes. So that's on my work list. There's probably more than that, but that's like off the top of my dome. In terms of things that I need to buy this week, I don't really know, which means I need to do an inventory. I'm about to go into a sale, which means I'm expected to have a surplus of orders, hopefully. Please shop it. Please shop the sale. It starts this Friday. It's 20% off site-wide. But because of that, I need to do an inventory, make sure I have enough mailers, packing tape, all of that. So I'm going to leave the rest of this blank so I have space to fill it in if there are things I need to order. But I won't know what I need to order until the inventory is done. And then in terms of things I need to follow up with, I need to follow up with my CPA. So we are going to put Empire on the list. And then I also need to follow up with Chris, and I'll let you guess which Chris that is in the planner community. I actually think we have a phone call scheduled. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know we have a phone call scheduled, so I'll have to put that on my schedule somewhere. And then at home, what do I need to do? I need to wash my floors. I've had 2 dogs in my house instead of just 1. I'm watching my mom's dog at the moment, and it's been snowing, which means they're bringing in salt and sand every time they come in from the outdoors, no matter how much I try and wash their feet. So I definitely need to wash my floors this week. I need to finish my laundry. And then I have some documents I need to upload to a portal. Upload docs to portal. Okay, so those are my underlying tasks. Now I can start delegating. And this is pretty much how I always plan my week. I like to kind of like brain dump all of the things I need to get done and then look at my week and go, okay, how can I, you know, load up my Tuesday so that Wednesday, when I'm looking at this list, it's not as many things, right? So today is Tuesday. So the first thing I'm doing, Slash is already done, is filming a plan with me. Film plan with me. And then I need to do my pre-email. The pre-email. I also need to, I need to film, do I want to do that today? Do I want to film the junk journal tomorrow? I might need to film the junk journal tomorrow. I need to do some PPC prep, like IG takeover prep. IG takeover prep. I need to finish the blackout conversion of the junk journal because I haven't finished that because, oh yeah, I decided I was going to design a junk journal. I designed it. It looks great. I showed it to my Patreon. My Patreon was like, yeah, we love it. Super cool. So on board for the idea of a junk journal, but what about blackout? And I was like, well, you are not wrong. So I need to do the blackout conversion. And then I think that might be it, and maybe test prints. Oh, and then I have a call with Alessa. And I think that's at 4, but I'm not even going to put a time down. I just need to keep it on my brain, so I'll keep looking at the clock because I have a reminder on my phone. So I just need to keep it on my brain. It's not necessarily important to have the time in here. I think that might be about as far as I can take this spread. I'm not going to fill in the rest of the week because I don't know. Like, I don't know until I get through Tuesday what I'm going to want to put on Wednesday because there might be something that I don't get done from this list that ends up on tomorrow's list, or I might get more done today than I even expected. And so if I pre-plan my whole week, I just find myself erasing and rewriting, and that's not good for me. So I do it one day at a time. So since I've got my kind of like week ahead, I've delegated what I'm going to do today, Tuesday. At the end of today, I will look ahead and I will delegate what I'm going to do tomorrow, and we will repeat that process at the end of Wednesday. We'll look ahead at what we can do Thursday, etc., etc. And that's basically my planning process. Now, I didn't put anything down here, and that's because this is my social media blocks, and I kind of forgot that I wanted to fill those in. So today, I have different icons that I use for different things. So a dot to me means an Instagram post. And so I need to do a product preview. Or a review, not a preview. Product review, and then in my stories, I'm gonna do YouTube vid promo, because I'm also going to post this plan with me on YouTube. Oops, I guess I don't have to put on YouTube, but I did, so it's already there. So we're gonna roll with it. And then again, I will figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week. Obviously, leading up to the sale, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of promo, so that's mostly what you're gonna see down here. And yeah, so that is how I do my plan of attack. As I said, I don't think I'm gonna use the notes section that heavily, so let me find one more sticker that we can throw in the notes section just so it doesn't feel so empty. I'm gonna do this really pretty, it's a, it's kind of like a little, it's not a flat lay because obviously it's 3D, but it's like just a cute little work scene. I think that's super cute, and it's gonna fit just so nicely. I could do it there or I could do it up here, but I think I'm gonna do it here. It's just gonna fill that little base spot. And now I don't have as much space to fill on the notes section, which makes it a little less intimidating. All right, so that is my plan with me. I will show you at the end of this week, I will show you what it ends up looking like. You can catch that perhaps next week when I film my next plan with me, because I am intending to make this a new series, something that you can count on seeing. I am trying to really lean into the idea of repeatable types of content. So plan with me's and memory keeping with me's and behind the scenes things. So a lot more to come on my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, and I will keep on bringing you fun content here. I am really trying to diversify and not just put all my eggs in that one basket that they have been in for so long. So you will definitely be seeing more of my face and my hands and my planner on YouTube. So thanks again. Like and share. Love you guys. Bye.